Welcome to news. We're good. In case you didn't notice, it snowed last month, and a lot of you were very unhappy about it. Specifically, you were very unhappy that Ubyssey did not close its campus, and that many students with mobility issues struggle to navigate the snowy walkways around this beautiful school.
But many students were very happy that the province decided to cut the provincial student loan interest after the BC budget announcement. Wow, all the money we don't have.
But keep in mind, you still have to pay back the federal interest on that loan, which means that you might want to keep these sweet, sweet American dollars that I have for no reason.
All $2.
This month in science, one of our news editors, Alex, covered a rural evidence review that's being done by the Center for Rural Health Research at UBC, and this is looking at some of the important health priorities facing rural communities in British Columbia and how they can inform some policy prescriptions to address those. We also covered a literature review done by researchers from the Department of Family Medicine about the attitudes of pregnant women towards cannabis use during their pregnancies, and they found that there are some kind of common widespread misconceptions about the dangers of cannabis use during pregnancy, and so it suggests that healthcare practitioners can be doing more to have better, more well-informed conversations with cannabis use in pregnant women.
It's Blog and Opinion. This month in Opinion, we had an Ask Pavan about what to do when the person you ghosted is now in your classes and you see them all the time and you have that awkward reflection of, I know you, but we know each other, but I don't want to know you. So read that if you've ever been in that situation. And in Blog, we had the snowball fight, which is a huge deal. We went there, we got a lot of photos taken of the whole snow day. It's not often we get snow here, so we just try to have as much content related to that as possible.
There are 5 candidates for AMS president: Cole, Stewart, Chris, Jess, and Spencer. The presidential candidates, known collectively as the Sausage Fest. Good thing I'm a vegetarian. And that's the tea, sis. Welcome to Culture. February was Black History Month, which means that the Culture section was filled from top to bottom with Black History Month content. We had an article about the Black Student Union, which is formerly the Caribbean and African Association. We had another article as well about Black student viewpoints on campus in regards to being Black at UBC and Black History Month. Aside from the content we put out this month, AMS Elections is back, which means so is coverage from the cult. Go hit the follow button for Ubyssey Culture on Twitter to follow all of our coverage. We live tweet every debate, and we're much more funny than news. We like to roast and toast the candidates, and you won't want to miss it. Moira, you can't read that at work.
Welcome to Features. This month, we published the Ubyssey's annual sex issue, and this year's theme was carnal. We focused on the experience of sex through the 5 senses on campus, including everything from contraceptive woes to asexuality on campus to kink communities that are really active at UBC. News editor Zach and I teamed up on an article remembering Joe Schlesinger, who passed away recently and was a titan of Canadian journalism. He got his start at the UBC and ran an unsuccessful but democratically ambiguous campaign for AMS president in 1953.
Welcome to sports. We have another special guest in sports this month. It's Claire, our visuals editor. Earlier in the month, a UBC football player was flagged for cocaine presence. He has been suspended until October 26, 2020. That includes playing any games or training with the UBC team. Following a tweet from a UBC women's hockey player alleging gender inequality, UBC Athletics has released a new playoff policy for hockey here on campus. Going forward, should both teams play in a home series for playoffs, the team with the higher standings in regular season will get their pick of game time. UBC hosted its first national championship swim meet here at the new UBC Aquatic Center. UBC took home both national titles for their 3rd straight year. Congratulations, guys. And finally,
this week we released our annual magazine called Presents.
If you want to check it out, you can pick it up on stands around campus or at various locations, coffee shops, libraries around Point Grey, or you can also check it out online. Yay.